Applying vinyl graphics to your car is not hard at all, but because it represents everything you work so hard to build, it must come out right. We're going to show you how we put custom graphics on both the race car and our gear. All you'll need is a water bottle, an applicator card, and maybe a heat gun, which we're going to show you how and when to use the heat gun towards the end of this video. First, we measure out the exact position we want the graphic to be located. Then we mark the position by sticking the blue tape on the hood to where the inside edge of the tape meets the outside edge of the graphic. Then we peel it back halfway. Once all four sides are marked, we remove the decal, unfold and flatten out the tape, then spray the surface with water to prevent the vinyl from sticking. Peeling the backing can be tricky because a graphic may not want to stick to the top sheet. You're just going to have to take your time. Now that the vinyl is ready, we place the edges inside the box we framed out with the blue tape. Now it's time to get the blue tape out of our way. We flatten the graphic out to eliminate any major bubbles or wrinkles while we have all of that water underneath, because once the water is gone, the vinyl is going to stick exactly the way it is. Next, we use the applicator card to push out the air bubbles and squeeze out some of the water. By the time you push the water out through the edges, your graphic better be on point, because at this stage you're only making minor adjustments. Peel the top sheet off on an angle, because if you pull up, it can lift or tear off the car from any spot. Some of the corners may lift because we haven't eliminated all of the water yet. If this happens, just use your card to push down while you peel back the top sheet. You may even have to hold the corner down while you carefully peel the top sheet. Once you get to the center, it should be smooth sailing from there. Next, we remove the windshield washer spray nozzle, then flatten the image. We sprayed the top of the graphic with water so the card will glide across the top while pushing the water out from underneath. Most times we use our fingers at this point because if the card has any rough spots, it will destroy the print on the vinyl. Without the water on top, we would have definitely scratched up the graphic. Even so, it's still risky to use the card at this point, so be careful. Now that the graphic is totally flat with no air bubbles and most of the water pushed out, we lay the top sheet back over and push hard on the card to get the remaining water out. We want it as dry as possible underneath so that the graphic is anchored on there. Next, I use my fingertips to depress the vinyl and reveal the opening for the spray nozzle. A quick slice of the razor and we're ready to pop the nozzle back in. And as you can see, everything fits clean and snug. We were very happy with all of the compliments that we got at Rally America, and we can't wait to show it off at American Muscle. Now we're going to show you one issue on the Pelican case that required us using the heat gun. The initial application, peeling, and so forth were the same steps we did before, but the raised surface that frames out the Pelican logo required some heat to soften up the vinyl. This allows it to conform better to the shape of the case. We only use short bursts of heat to prevent burning and stretching the vinyl. If you use too much heat, you can ruin both the vinyl and the case. But if you're careful, your graphics will come out nice, just like ours did. Let us know what you're working on so that we can check it out. And subscribe to our channel to see more.